Ready, hot!
Landry, can you talk about the chemistry that's developing between you and Kenny there at the slot and the other guys as well at slot?
Yeah, I mean, Kenny did a great job on Saturday going and making some plays. Definitely felt like we were both on the same page with every route and where he was breaking and where he was going to go. Trey and Justin are definitely coming along. Justin made a big catch down there on one of the goal balls, and he made a real physical play. And then Trey also made another great catch for that touchdown. So we're coming along with that aspect, and I think we're heading in the right direction for sure. And just excited to have some bigger bodies outside to go make those physical plays.
Landry, was it a much better performance in game 2 for the offense than in game 1?
Yeah, absolutely. We got the running game going, which takes so much pressure off the passing game and opens up a lot more things, which is great. And if we can continue that, we'll be tough to defend if we can get the run game going like we did Saturday.
General Bell just talked about how that slot guy's got to be a guy that will go across the middle, take that contact, make those tough catches. Obviously, Ryan did that for you the last few years. You're feeling more comfortable with Kenny Mayes. He had one where he got the person foul, hit him in the head where he made the catches. How much does that help you as a quarterback, knowing that guy will do that for you?
I mean, it just comes along with the position. The slot, you're gonna catch the majority of your balls inside the hashes, and so there's a lot of bodies in there, but there's also a lot of mismatches with Kenny matched up against linebackers and him moving into space like that. So I think for Kenny, it just kind of comes along with being in that position.
For your arm's sake, you're a senior now, but still, you said that it was nice to give your arm kind of a rest. Would you like to see Damian Williams run the ball even more than he did?
Well, I mean, you still want to throw the ball as a quarterback and all those sort of things, but it's great. That just takes so much pressure off me, just as far as the passing game wise, and him running the ball the way he did and the offensive line blocking the way they did. It just opens up more we can do in the passing game if that running game is really strong.
Seems like Kenny still is just talking like a number one receiver, saying things like, I'm open every day that ends in Y. As a quarterback, do you like that?
Yeah. I mean, you want a receiver that wants the ball. If you had a guy out there that just kind of ran his route and be like, oh, it's cool if you don't throw it to me. I mean, that's not the kind of attitude that a quarterback would like to see in his receiver. Everybody. I hope everybody on the field says, give me the ball. I mean, I'm open. I want to make a play. So it's nice to see that out of receiver and out of someone that wants the ball and wants to compete.
Have you noticed that he's been tapping you on the shoulder, whispering, "Hey, I'm open," more than he has in the past?
No, not any more than typically Kenny does, but I think he's just playing with a lot more confidence this year and playing a lot more physical.
With Justin coming in so late, what have you done kind of specifically to build a rapport with him?
Just getting a little extra throws after practice. Justin's an old guy, kind of been playing in college for a while now, and you can tell that from his maturity, the way he runs his routes, and you typically only have to tell him once the way you want it to run, and he typically does it the right way every time, so it's great working with him, and you can't say enough of what he brings to this team and the maturity that he brings also.
Trey said the other day that you've been a big help as you coach him up, so to speak. Could you talk about what you're trying to do as a veteran player on this team with this young talent that appears to be really special, and how you're trying to bring him on, help him come along really quick?
Yeah, I mean, young guys, some guys pick it up faster than others, and so Trey, it's just been more of how to run the route and when to run a route, you know what I mean? So we're going over plays, going over what he's thinking, and then going over how to run a route against different techniques and just talking through different things of what I'm seeing and what I'm expecting from him to get into that open area.
Can you evaluate your play and areas that you've been satisfied in and things you need to improve upon?
Yeah, I mean, areas satisfied in, definitely moving in the pocket a lot better than I did last year for sure, avoiding some rushes. And I think last game I played pretty well. for most of the game. Had one throw that I kind of tried to force into Kenny and ended up going over his head. But all in all, I'm pretty pleased with the way that I'm playing right now.
The one sack made on you, you were kind of getting chased down by the guy, and then you turned and you basically were kind of almost ran into the other guy. Was it when you turned, what was going through your mind when you saw him?
It was kind of a corner flat read, and didn't feel like either one of them were open, so I was going to try to escape and make a play. When I just turned around, he happened to be there, so there's not much I could do at that point. So kind of just took the hit and had to take a sack right there.
What about Sterling Shepard?
He played good. Nice surprise for sure. He came in there and played really solid for us. Guy that it really matters to him, and he likes to go out there. He plays hard. Had a nice catch over the middle of the field and did a good job of going up and going after the ball.
Considering it's early in the year, you're talking about working with some young receivers, would you rather have a game this week, or do you like the bye week with Kansas State?
I think it's nice to have a bye week. It's just to get your body recovered from games, and it is kind of different. I don't think we've ever had a bye week this early in the season, so we'll see how that goes and how it all shapes throughout the year.
Was K-State last year the best game you guys played?
I think one of the best as an offense. Definitely played really well, moved the ball pretty well through the passing game, and also did some good things in the run game. So I think it was one of the better games we did play last year.
Landry, do you have to guard at all with how comfortable you've gotten with Kenny? Do you have to guard against maybe relying on him too much as you go forward, looking at him too much?
No, I don't think so. I think there are certain situations that I'm looking for him more. But I think Kenny understands, and I both understand this, that it's all about getting the ball to the right receiver at the right time versus different coverages. So it's just kind of what you see and what you feel out there.
You played about a few offensive lines since you've been here. What do you see with this group? How they're playing, what they need to get better at?
Doing a great job in the run game, for sure. We had, I can't remember, 300-something yards rushing the ball last game, so it's nice to have that, and those guys are doing a great job. Getting better. It's pretty early to say what they need to get better at. Obviously in that first game, they're a little confused on some protections and still not on the same page, but I think this game definitely cleaned it up, and we'll have to see when we get on film on what they can improve on more.